episode of Planet Bollywood. मैं हूं सागरिका छेत्री and I bring you the latest from the world of Bollywood, social media and entertainment. So without further ado, just sit back, relax and enjoy the top stories for the day. Sushant's niece slams trolls for targeting actor's sister Meetu. Janhvi Kapoor reveals how sister Khushi and father Boney Kapoor reacted to her getting trolled. Sushant and Disha Salian's WhatsApp chat reveals details about new project. Maharashtra Health Minister says Sushant's case is not a big deal. Nishikant Kamath passes away at 50 of multiple organ failure. Bollywood pays tribute to the director. हमारा परिवार संदीप सिंह को नहीं जानता था. This was the big revelation made by Sushant Singh Rajput's niece in her 4-point clarification that she shared on social media, sections of the media and denied any of her family members knowing Sandeep Singh. As per reports, Sushant's sister Meetu was one of the first to see Sushant's mortal remains after his demise, as she had arrived first at his residence. According to Mallika, she had fainted after finding about her brother's demise and that she only took Sandeep Singh's help because she was numb from shock. Listing out her clarifications in response to the negative comments being made against her aunt, Mallika has made some strong comments. उनका कहना है कि उनकी मासी मीतू फैमिली की शॉक अब्जॉर्बर थी, जिन्होंने सबसे पहले इस हार्ट ब्रेकिंग न्यूज का सामना किया. Calling it emotional numbing, Mallika has claimed that Meetu बहुत ट्रॉमेटाइज हो गई थी and that she was in denial about what had happened since she had to process the news first of her brother being no more. As the investigations continue into Sushant Singh Rajput case, his niece Mallika Singh has come forward and made clarifications on her aunt Meetu Singh, who was allegedly trolled by some for being seen with Sandeep Singh soon after Sushant's demise, and also for her appearance when she appeared at the Enforcement Directorate. Talking about the special bond her aunt shared with the late actor, Mallika Singh has requested the netizens to stop targeting her family, who is already going through a huge loss.
ठीक है, वीडियो है, पहले बताओ.
Mallika goes to add कि किस तरह लॉयर ने कुछ देर तक अलर्ट रहने के लिए कहा था, since there were many valuables in the house. अपने परिवार के बारे में और अपनी मासी मीतू और सुशांत के खास रिश्ते के बारे में बात करते हुए मल्लिका लिखती है, She was the one who taught my mamu how to ride a motorbike and play cricket when he was young. My Meetu Masi has nerves of steel. She is the strongest of all the siblings. At the time, we didn't know what was going on. We trusted the authorities to know what to do, just like any person in a democracy would. Meetu had faced some negative comments about her appearance in public and about trying to overface with her hair. Mallika ने अपनी पोस्ट में कहा, The reason she was adjusting her hair was because it was falling on her eyes and the flashes of cameras were bothering her. We aren't used to media attention. But the biggest revelation came when she wrote in her post कि वो ना उनका परिवार किसी संदीप सिंह को जानता है. Sandeep, who has claimed to be a close friend of Sushant and was also seen accompanying Ankita Lokhande when she visited Sushant's family after his demise, is apparently a stranger to them. The family does not know who Sandeep Singh is. Meetu Masi fainted after she saw the body, so somebody had to make sure she could walk okay and he just happened to be there. I repeat, she doesn't know Sandeep Singh. This case has only seen new revelations and allegations emerging every day. और 2 महीनों के इन्वेस्टिगेशन के बाद भी ऐसा लगता है कि सच कुछ और ही है. अब यही उम्मीद है कि सीबीआई इन्वेस्टिगेशन की मदद से आखिर सच सामने आएगा. Janhvi Kapoor just can't seem to catch a break. The young actor who received a lot of praise for her performance as Gunjan Saxena in her new movie, which just had an online premiere, has spoken about dealing with trolling and negativity and how it impacted her and her family. Well, Star Kids have been at the receiving end of negative comments and criticism ever since the word nepotism was used first on a chat show. In the aftermath of Sushant Singh Rajput's demise, the anger and backlash has only increased against industry insiders, privileged producers and Star Kids. Janhvi Kapoor too was at the receiving end of the much hate from netizens, with her film Gunjan Saxena The Kargil Girl receiving 80,000 dislikes as soon as the trailer was released. Janhvi, whose last full-length film was her debut movie Dhadak in 2018, and after 2 long years, Janhvi's most challenging film so far finally had an online premiere after the pandemic delayed the film's release. In the lead-up to the film's OTT premiere, Janhvi and the film's producer Karan were at the receiving end of a lot of hatred and anger, with many calling for a boycott of the film and posting online that films with Star Kids should not be watched. The young actor, who is basking in the joy of positive reviews and comments on her performance in the film, spoke to a senior journalist recently and shared how her family had reacted to the online anger and how it impacts her self-confidence. Janhvi revealed that while her sister Khushi stayed cool, her father was extremely worried about her. In the interview, Janhvi said, "My sister is supremely cool and strong. So she is just like, don't give it, it's fine. But you have to exercise more sensitivity because there is a bigger thing at play and bigger emotions at play that everyone is dealing with. I don't want to ever come from a place where I'm like, oh, sympathize with me, I'm being trolled, because everyone does have their journey." लेकिन जहां उसकी बहन थी calm और supportive, her father, producer Boney Kapoor, was affected by the hostility against his daughter and the constant criticism she was facing. Yeah, it hurt my father, but he had seen the film much before and his belief in my performance and the film was so strong that he was not so affected by the social media situation. That gave me a lot of strength as well. In fact, Boney ji अपनी बेटी को लेके इतने worried थे that he actually kept an eye on her for a couple of days to make sure she was okay. There were a couple of days when he was literally stalking me in my house because he did not know how I was feeling. But after the initial day or two of feeling bogged down by it, it fuels you. At least for me. Janhvi, whose mother was the legendary Sridevi, ironically an outsider in the industry, who rose to superstardom by virtue of her talent, spoke about the lessons she had learned from making Gunjan Saxena The Kargil Girl, and how that has helped her cope with the pressure of expectations and the assumptions people have about her being just another privileged star kid. I think that fear is always kind of there because you are doing what you are doing for the public, and when the resistance is from the public, you kind of question. I had this phase before shooting Gunjan Saxena in a very massive way. But then, honestly speaking, as cheesy as it sounds, through the shooting of this film and through learning from Gunjan ma'am, I learned that if you have self-belief and work hard, then you will get where you have to get. Well, we do hope that you and all the other many talented actors struggling to catch a break in Bollywood also get an opportunity to showcase their talent, and that we overcome our biases against each other and find a way to all coexist and create wonderful cinema together. दिशा और सुशांत के ऑनलाइन चैट्स ने फिर उठाए कई सवाल। क्या सुशांत और दिशा अपने डिमाइस के कुछ महीनों पहले तक एक दूसरे के साथ कम्युनिकेट कर रहे थे? अप्रैल में कई दिनों तक काम के सिलसिले में उनकी बातचीत हो रही थी। तो ये क्यों कहा जा रहा है कि वो एक दूसरे को सिर्फ कुछ दिनों के लिए जानते थे? क्या सिद्धार्थ पिठानी भी दिशा को जानते थे और उनके बीच क्या बातचीत हुई? The revelations and secrets just keep tumbling out. There is just a lot of uncertainty about for how long was Disha Sushant's manager, how many weeks or months did she manage him, because the new screenshots that are now shared on Times Now reveal that Disha and Sushant were in touch as late as April during the lockdown to discuss work opportunities for Sushant. Disha Salian passed away just a week before Sushant, and while initially her demise didn't receive a lot of media attention, there has been a renewed interest in her case, and many are now trying to imply that there may be a connection between both their tragic demises. While Disha's family has repeatedly denied there being any connection and requested people to not slander Disha's memory by trying to create conspiracy theories about their daughter, there continue to be reports and allegations that Disha and Sushant were in touch for longer than what was being said initially, and were in fact communicating about work just 2 months before they both passed away. Times Now has managed to access screenshots of WhatsApp chats between the two that were exchanged in April this year during the lockdown. चैट्स पढ़ के ये पता चला है कि दिशा स्पॉन्सरशिप्स और शायद किसी पीआर इवेंट्स को लेके सुशांत के साथ कम्युनिकेट कर रही थी. The chats have taken place on the 2nd, 7th, 10th and 11th April as per the screenshots. Chats में Disha is sharing details of offers from a cooking oil brand looking to engage Sushant for a commercial and offered him a remuneration of 60 lakh rupees. There are also chats about Sushant speaking to some online callers that seems to be part of a fan meet and greet or another PR activity involving the actor. A certain Sidhu is also mentioned in the chat, and there is also a mention of a different mobile number from which Sid or Sidhu will contact her. This might be a reference to Siddharth Pethani, who was staying in the late actor's house when he passed away. While the Mumbai police had also allegedly claimed that Disha and Sushant were only in touch for 28 days, it seems there may be another mobile number that was not investigated at the time. While there were many reports that initially claimed that the actor was battling depression when he passed away, there seems to be a new narrative building up that he was not suffering from a mental health issue which could have caused him to take the step that he did. आखिर क्या है सच और क्यों इतनी गलतफहमियां और इल्जाम है इस केस में? क्या इन हाफ ट्रूथ्स के बीच से सुशांत को जस्टिस मिल पाएगा? We can only hope that the CBI will be given the green light to investigate, and without too much further delay, truth will see the light of day. Sushant's demise is being probed by the police, but the matter should not be politicized or blown out of proportion, said Maharashtra Health Minister Rajesh Tope, sparking an outrage.
पोलीसचं काम करतंय, त्याच्यामध्ये कोणीही अडथळा करत नाहीये. पोलिसचं काम करावं. जे कोणी दोषी असतील त्यांना दोषींना कारवाई करण्याचीच आपल्या घटनेमध्ये आणि आपल्या कायद्यामध्ये व्यवस्था आहे. त्यामुळे यामध्ये कुणाचंही दुमत नाहीये.
As Sushant's fans and family prayed for him in a global press for SSR movement that was started by his sister Shweta Singh Kirti on social media, looks like Mr. Tope, Maharashtra Health Minister's comments have not gone down well with Sushant's fans, who feel that there are too many facts that don't add up in the actor's demise. The family and fans really hope that CBI starts its investigation soon on this case. While on one hand, 7 billboards have appeared in Australia now with signs demanding justice for Sushant Singh Rajput, in India the power struggle to control the narrative of the case continues.
तहे दिल से आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि हम एकजुट होकर सीबीआई इंक्वायरी की मांग करें, क्योंकि हमें सच जानने का हक है. थैंक यू. CBI for SSR. Please.
Sushant's sister Shweta shared a video of the billboards around Australia with her brother's pictures on it, wrote in the caption, "SSRians across Australia made it happen." They really want their screams to be heard by the whole judiciary system of India so that fair justice can be served to their dear Sushant.
माझा महाराष्ट्र पोलिसांचा पूर्ण विश्वास आहे आणि एवढे करून कोणाला वाटत असेल तर CBI वगैरे आणखी कुठली एजन्सी वापरायची असेल तर मी काही त्याला कधी विरोध करणार नाही.
But in India, the controversies continue, and after Sharad Pawar and Majid Memon, Maharashtra Health Minister Rajesh Tope became the focus of a new row after he made comments about Sushant's demise.
पोलिसांना पोलिसांचं काम करू द्यावं, त्यात कुणीही अडथळा करत नाहीये, त्यामुळे याचं राजकारण होऊ नये एवढीच अपेक्षा या ठिकाणी करतो.
While the Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh had stated last week कि Supreme Court के ऑर्डर के हिसाब से इस केस में एक्शन लेंगे, it seems that not all his colleagues are in agreement.
मुंबई पुलिस की इन्वेस्टिगेशन बिल्कुल सही दिशा में प्रोफेशनली चल रही है.
Speaking from Ahmednagar, Mr. Tope began by stating Sushant's demise is an extremely unfortunate incident and that he was a talented artist. He went on to add, however, that some matters must be handled by the police and other legal agencies without unnecessary speculations and suspicions being created. Mr. Tope went on to add that no one was interfering in the Mumbai police's investigation and that the law has all the provisions to punish anyone who may be found guilty.
माझं माध्यमांना सुद्धा विनंती राहील की कृपया या सगळ्या गोष्टींच्या बाबतीत पोलिसांना पोलिसांचं काम करू द्यावं, त्यात कुणीही अडथळा करत नाहीये.
Mr. Tope's comments have caused a negative reaction among Sushant's fans who have been campaigning for a CBI investigation and media outlets who have found his comments insensitive. Sushant's demise was being investigated by the Mumbai police who have interrogated almost 60 individuals by exploring the angles of professional rivalry or any deliberate attempts to sideline the actor that may have caused him stress. However, a few weeks ago, Sushant's father filed an FIR in Patna, making completely different allegations against Riya Chakraborty and her family. The central government has now granted permission for a CBI inquiry into the case, and the Enforcement Directorate is also simultaneously investigating Riya and her brother under the suspicion of money laundering. Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh had stated last week, in the Sushant Singh Rajput death case, affidavits have been submitted by all the parties in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will give its decision in this case next week, and then we will work accordingly. One can only hope that finally concrete steps will be taken to understand what exactly happened that fateful day and why a young and talented actor and a much-loved family member was lost so tragically.
Not a sorry figure. Yeah. Arey Sushant ka ye raha. And we are so proud of him, right? How proud are we?
A shocking new piece of evidence has emerged in the Sushant Singh Rajput case. According to a Times Now report, the height between Sushant's bed to his ceiling fan was 5 feet 11 inches, while Sushant himself was 5 feet 10 inches tall. ऐसे में क्या उनकी डिमाइस का कारण अलग हो सकता है? These are the new questions being raised. There seems to be an endless list of evidence that is now emerging into the public domain 2 months after the actor's demise. After screenshots of chat conversations, sting operations, hidden camera interviews, and some people closely associated to Sushant, like his gym trainer and some friends who claim to know the truth behind the actor's demise, this latest piece of news only adds a new layer of intrigue surrounding this already complicated and sensitive case. Over 2 months have passed since the actor passed away, and while initially the angle of professional rivalry and possible sidelining by the film industry was being explored as a possible cause that could have driven the actor to take an extreme step, now many alleged gaps in the investigation are being reported by the news channels. Almost immediately after the actor's demise, it was reported that the actor had passed away by bringing about his demise himself. However, now as per a new report on the details mentioned in the Panchnama, Sushant was 5 feet 10 inches tall, but the suggested height between the fan to mattress was 5 feet 11 inches in the room where Sushant's demise took place. ऐसे में the news channel has asked if a person who is 5 feet 10 inches tall can pass away the way it has been alleged if the fan to mattress height was 5 feet 11 inches. The report also mentions a broken bathrobe belt that was allegedly retrieved from the late actor's room, which has also been recorded in the Panchnama. The Mumbai police has reportedly suggested that the late actor might have tried to use the belt to take the extreme step he did. सुशांत के केस में सच और झूठ बहुत ही उलझ गया है। हर रोज नए खुलासे हो रहे हैं जो इस केस को एक अलग दिशा में ले जा रहा है। उम्मीद यही है कि जीत सच की होगी एंड सुशांत की फैमिली को जस्टिस और क्लोजर मिलेगा।
तहे दिल से आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि हम एकजुट होकर सीबीआई इंक्वायरी की मांग करें, क्योंकि हमें सच जानने का हक है। थैंक यू। सीबीआई फॉर एसएसआर, प्लीज।
प्लैनेट बॉलीवुड में लेते हैं एक छोटा सा ब्रेक, बट स्टे ट्यून्ड बिकॉज़ आई विल बी बैक इन अ शॉर्ट व्हाइल। बॉलीवुड एंड इंडियन सिनेमा ने आज खो दिया अपना एक और चमकता सितारा। The immensely talented director Nishikant Kamath has passed away after a long battle with liver cirrhosis and complications emerging from this condition. He was just 50. The movie industry only gets poorer every month. And after Irfan Khan, Rishi Kapoor, producer Wajid, Saroj Khan and Sushant Singh Rajput, Nishikant Kamath's loss has left Bollywood and Marathi cinema grief-struck. It seems so unfair that such talented artists have left us so soon और उनकी कमी कभी पूरी नहीं की जा सकती। His first steps into cinema were as a writer and an actor with the Hindi and Marathi films Hawa Aane De and Satya Aat Ghara. Mr. Kamath made his debut as a film director with the movie Dombivli Fast, which received tremendous critical acclaim and immediately got him recognition as a director to watch out for. In Bollywood, his debut directorial was Mumbai Meri Jaan. He then directed the movie Force, which was the remake of a Tamil cop drama, and the very successful Drishyam, starring Ajay Devgan, which was again the remake of a southern film. Drishyam, which also had Tabu in an important role, ended up becoming a huge success because of its innovative storyline and only added to Mr. Kamath's fame as a director who really knew his craft. निशिकांत जी ने पिछले कुछ सालों में कई क्रिटिकली और कमर्शियली सक्सेसफुल फिल्मों में काम किया और उन्हें डायरेक्ट भी किया. And sadly, he is now with Irfan, whom he directed in the film Madari. He was last seen as an actor in the critically acclaimed Bhavesh Joshi in 2018 and was supposedly all set to direct another Hindi film. But sadly, his liver ailment only worsened and tragically cut short his life. An official statement from the hospital where he was battling for his health read, it was diagnosed that he was suffering from liver cirrhosis for the past 2 years. Initially, we started antibiotics and supportive medications, upon which Mr. Kamath showed an improvement. But his condition soon worsened with progressive liver dysfunction and drowsiness. He was immediately shifted to the ICU, where his general condition gradually declined. Since yesterday, he developed respiratory failure and hypotension. Today, from afternoon onwards, his vital parameters started declining, and at 16:24 hours, he succumbed to his illness. Our condolences are with his family, friends, and fans. However, before the tragic news of the demise was confirmed by the hospital, many celebrities shared posts on their social media pages about Mr. Kamath passing away and had to immediately offer an apology when it was revealed that he was still battling for his life. You will be deeply missed, Nishikant Kamath. It has been a brutal 5 months for the movie business, and sadly today our loss is heaven's gain. We will keep your magic alive and keep making great cinema like you did. Rest in peace. brings us to the end of our episode on Planet Bollywood. Do not forget to leave your views and comments in the comment section below on our social media handle and digital platform. This is me, Sagarika Chetri, signing off for now, but reminding you to go check out the Zoom Facebook page for more latest updates on Bollywood. For now, it's bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, stay home, stay safe.